friends and families. This is Mr. Nolan here, and where I'm going to demo some movements for our coin flip fitness workout game. The first one I'm going to demo and show some scaling options will be for the sit-up. Sit-up, we're going to be sitting on our bums, put the bottoms of our feet together. We're going to lay all the way back, touch the ground behind our head, throw our arms forward, come all the way up and touch our toes. If we need to, we can assist by using the sides of our legs to sit up, or just sit up and crunch as far as you can and then lay back down. But for those who can, we want to see a full sit up coming all the way up so that our shoulders are above our hips on the sit up. The next one we're going to demonstrate is what is called a plank. Now we're going to be planking on our hands. So we're going to hold our body straight up on our hands and toes like in a push-up position. Don't let yourself swell here. Don't be way up here. We want to see a nice flat back, holding our bellies nice and tight with our shoulders over top of our hands. Next one is going to be what's called a plank walk. You're going to be in that plank walk position, and you're going to drop down to your elbow, the other elbow, and then back up to the hands. And then you're going to repeat this. Both hands is 1 rep. So here is 1, here is 2 on our plank walk. Next one is going to be a jumping jack. A jumping jack starts with our hands at our side, feet together. We're going to jump our feet out and bring our hands together over top of our head, just touching our hands nicely, and then bringing our feet and hands back down to our thighs and feet together on that jumping jack. Here's what a couple reps should look like. Next is our burpee. Our burpee is going to go, not a push-up version. You're just going to get down on your belly and thighs as you can. So your hands down, keep those feet back, thighs and knees down, roll down to our chest, roll back up, bring our feet back up, and a nice little jump and clap with our hands over our head. That's our burpee. Our hand release push-up. Our hand release push-up means that we're going to be in this push-up plank position. We're going all the way down to the ground, picking our hands up off the ground, putting them back down, and then pushing back up into that push-up position. So here's a couple reps. Hand release push-ups look like. Next one is going to be our chair step-ups. You're going to need some sort of chair. You can use a stool, anything that you can step up on that will support your weight. So 1 foot up, drive off the heel, both feet are up, standing in a full position, and then step down with the other foot, both feet back to the ground. Both feet up, both feet down. Those are our chair step-ups. Next one is our chair dip. You can use the same chair. Put your heel, the butt of your hand, edge of your hand on the edge of the chair. Straighten your legs, or having bent knees are both acceptable. Straightening your legs is going to make it a little bit harder. And then you're going to dip down as far as you can, trying to make a right angle with your elbows, and then extending. Also, this would be acceptable as well, keeping your lower back just in front of the chair. A mountain climber is going to start with 1 foot back and 1 foot forward. The knee of your forward foot is going to be touching your arm, and then you're going to rotate arms. So rotate with a nice little jump. You can step back and step up if you need to, but a nice little jump. It's meant to be quick, touching that knee to the back of the arm. That's our mountain climber. And then the last one is our squat. With our squat, we're looking for a couple things. First, hips just shoulder width, just a little bit wider than your feet, just wider than your hips. Your feet should be angled out just slightly, 30% or just slightly works. Then we're going to unlock the knees, send our hips back, and then we're going to drop down as low as we can, and then step back up. Notice I use my arms as sort of a counterbalance. I want to make sure that I'm flat on my feet. I don't want to be up on my toes. I don't want my toes to be off the ground. And I want to be as balanced as possible. And I don't want to be leaning forward like this either. I want to have a nice upright torso, stepping back and forward on our squat. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the game. Have fun.